Passive is a form of sentence where the subject in the sentence does not take action but accept actions. Next is process of change form, an active sentences to a passive sentence. The first one, the object in a active sentence becomes subject in a passive sentence, and the second one, the subject in an active sentence is the object of by praise in a passive sentence. The form of passive verb is be plus past participle. The example is 1. The simple present. The active form is farmers grow corn, and the passive form is corn is grown by farmers. Second, simple past. The active form is the news surprised Alim, and the passive form is Alim was surprised by the news. 3. Present perfect. The active form is Intan has mailed the letter, and the passive form is the letter has been mailed by Intan. And the last one is the future. The active form is Mr. She will plan the meeting, and the passive form is the meeting will be planned by Mr. C. And the second one, Ayu is going to write the report, and the passive form is the report is going to be written by Ayu. Transitive and intransitive verbs. A transitive verb is a verb that is followed by an object. An object is a noun or a pronoun, and the intransitive verb is a verb that is not followed by an object. But only transitive verbs can use in the passive. Some verbs have both transitive and intransitive use. There are many common intransitive verbs such as agree, appear, arrive, become, come, die, exist, fall, flow, go, happen, laugh, live, occur, rain, rise, sin, sit, sleep, sneeze.
The next is the example. Transitive verbs. The active form is Benny mailed the letter. The passive form is the letter was mailed by Benny. Intransitive verbs. The active form is an accident happened. The passive form is not possible. The next is using the by phrase. The by phrase is used in passive sentence when it is important to know who exactly performs the action. For example, this dress was made by my uncle. And then the second one. Usually there is no by phrase in passive sentence. The passive is used when it is not known or not important to know who exactly performs an action. The example is my sweater was made in Bali. And the second one is Spanish is spoken in Colombia. The third one is usually the active sentence is used when the speaker knows who performed the action. The example A. I like your hats. B. Thank you. That hat was made by my uncle. And that hat was made by my aunt. The next is the passive form of the present and past progressive. Passive form of the present progressive. The form is am, are plus being plus past participle. The example are active form, someone is building a new house. The passive form is a new house is being built. And then passive form of the past progressive. The form is was, were plus being plus past participle. The example are the active form is someone was building a new house. The passive form is a new house was being built.
Next is passive modal auxiliaries. Modal auxiliaries are often used in the passive. The form is modal plus be plus past participle. Example, the first one, active. Alim will mail it. The passive, it will be mailed by Alim. The second example, active. Alim could mail it. The passive, it could be mailed by Alim. Next is using past participle as adjective or stative passive. First one, be, can be followed by an adjective. The adjective describes or gives information about the subject of the sentence. The form, be plus adjective. Example 1. Intan is young. Second, Ayu is tall. The second, be can be followed by a past participle or the passive form. The past participle describes or gives information about the subject of the sentence. The form is be plus past participle. Example 1. Intan is married. 2. Alim is tired. Third, often the past participle in this expression are followed by particular preposition plus an object. For example, married is followed by to plus an object. Excited is followed by about plus an object. Prepared is followed by for plus an object. Example, Ami is married to Ama. Benny was excited about the game. Alim will be prepared for the exam.
Okay, next. These are some common expression with be plus past participle. I'll be reading you just 3 of them. The first one is be acquainted with, and be interested with in, be bored with and by, be involved with in and with, be broken, and then there is be located in and south of. I think you guys can see for yourself. You can pause the video if you want to read all of them. I'll just read the next material. The next is participle adjective, ed versus ing. The first one, the past participle for ed or irregular form and the present participle verb ing can be used as adjective. First example, Indian art interest me. First, I am interested in Indian art. 2. Indian art is interesting. The second example is the news surprised Yande. 1. Yande was surprised. 2. The news was surprising. 2. Like other adjectives, participle adjectives might follow with be. Example, Anang fixed the broken table. 2. Did they hear the surprising news?
The next is get plus adjective. Get can be followed by an adjective. Get give the idea of change, the idea of becoming, beginning to be, and growing to be. The form is get plus adjective. Some of example from get plus adjective is get angry, get bold, get big, get busy, and the other example you can see it on the table. The example in the sentence, I'm getting hungry. The next one is get plus past participle. Sometimes get is followed by a past participle. The past participle after get is like an adjective. It describes the subject of the sentence. The form is get plus past participle. Some of the example from get plus past participle is get drunk, get killed, get bored, and the other example you can see it on the table.
The example in the sentence is Rudy and Tata got married last month. The next is using be used to, or get used to, or accustomed to. Be used to. Be used to is used to explain an activity which is becoming a habit for someone. The word of be can be replaced with is, am, are, was, or were. The example, I'm used to living in a hot climate. The second example, I'm accustomed to living in a hot climate. The next is get used to. Get used to is used to reveal something in the process of becoming normal or now become accustomed. For the example, I'm just moved from Bali to Jakarta. I have never lived in a hot climate before, but I'm getting used to or accustomed to the hot weather here. The next is be used to versus used to. Be used to. Be used to is used to explain an activity which is becoming. a habit for someone. The word of be can be replaced with is, am, are, was, or were. And be used to is followed by the ing form. The example, I'm used to living in a big country. Used to. Used to is expressed the habitual past. It is followed to simple form of a verb. Example, I'm used to live in Bandung, but now I live in Bali. The last is using be supposed to. Be supposed to is used to talk about an activity or a event that is expected to occur. Example, we are supposed to write a novel. The second, in the past form, be supposed to often express the idea that unexpected event did not occur. Example, Rai was supposed to be home at 10, but she didn't get it until midnight.
Yan, I heard that you went to Japan last week.
Ah, yeah, that's true. How do you know?
You forget that you called me when you were in Japan?
Ah, yes. I'm sorry, Nang.
What do you do there?
So, I enjoyed my holiday with my family. I visited Mount Fuji and I saw the sunset. It's so beautiful.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, I hope we can go there together.
Of course. Next holiday.
Yeah. Wah, ini banget.
Hey Alim,
Oh hey Intan.
may I borrow your car for tonight?
Oh I'm sorry, but my car is borrowed by Benny.
Okay. Why is your car borrowed by Benny?
Oh, because he will have a date with someone.
Okay, no problem. By the way, do you know who his girlfriend is?
Yeah, I know, but this is a secret. His girlfriend is Ayu, a girl from the next class.
Wow, I didn't expect that.
Yeah, me too.
Oh. Nan, how you doing?
Pretty good. Thanks. And you?
Yeah, I'm good. By the way, your bracelet is very pretty. Is it new?
Yes. This was given by my girlfriend as a present for our anniversary. We celebrate the second year of our relationship as well.
Oh, congratulations for your anniversary. I hope your relationship will be going strong and be happy forever.
Thanks. This meant a lot to me.
No worries.
Alim, what's up?
Oh hey, what's up?
You look so incredibly happy today. What has happened?
Well, it's about the event that I went to the other day, 2 days ago.
Sounds interesting. Tell me.
You're so curious, aren't you? Well, it started at the party. Actually, it was a birthday party at my friend's house.
Then?
I met one girl, a very stunning tall girl. We chat there and we laughed together. It was the best night ever.
Well, you have the hearts from love at the first sight.
Yeah, you can see it on my face. It's all written in my face.
So, what is your favorite book?
I love comic. I read comic every night before I sleep.
May I read your comic?
Yeah, sure. Wait a minute. Here you go. But Conan is being read by my mother.
Oh, no problem. Where do you buy these comics?
I buy this at the bookstore.
Okay, I see you. You actually have a good comic.
Ah, thank you, Benny.
Deh. Deh. Ayu, did you hear the news that Mr. Bade was angry with Alim?
Yes, I did. It was caught by a ball, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. That ball kicked and hits Mr. Bade's face.
Oh, I saw Alim's face. Here's a dead fish at the office.
Yeah, you're right. He's been punished for 2 days.
Let's go at his house after school.
Okay,